is swinging YouTubers? Hey there. Yeah, look at your phone, don't look at me. What is up, tubers? This is Das Uberschwebel doing another quick motorcycle vlog. Today I was just going to talk about an old subject, you know. I was going to talk about, do loud pipes save lives? You see those stickers everywhere. I know it's probably more of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, but do you think that they save lives? I really don't, personally, because I mean, unless your exhaust is pointed out to the front, I mean, your exhaust is behind you. So how in the world does that save lives? But anyway, I'd like to know people's thoughts on that. I've never had a bike with a loud exhaust. Well, I had one bike with a loud exhaust. I had a 71 CB500 cafe'd out that I had a Mac 4-in-1, and I pulled the baffle out once and rode around like that. But honestly, the stinking thing was just more annoying than anything. But some bikes do sound good with loud exhaust. Around where I live, almost everybody has a cruiser. There's not a whole lot of sport bikes or much in between. Almost everybody's a cruiser rider. So you hear a lot of you know, loud Harley pipes or loud cruiser pipes a lot, and you do hear them coming down the road. But honestly, I don't know if it really, I mean, if you got your stereo blasting in your car, you got your windows rolled up, I really don't hear those people till they're right next, you know, almost past me, to tell you the truth. Kind of like that guy, you know. I didn't even hear him till he was right in front of me. So the whole loud pipe save lives thing, I don't know. I'd like to have a custom exhaust for this bike, or not necessarily custom, just a different exhaust. I think it would sound, you know, if I could find something that wasn't too loud, but you know, gave it just a little bit more, because it is kind of trebly sounding. But man, today seen about 6 texters and drivers, and I've been on the road freaking 5 minutes. So I think maybe that's the reason I want a loud exhaust. It's just to pee off the texters and drivers. I don't know. But I'd like to know everyone's thoughts. What do we got up for sale up here? Oh, nice. Look at that old Bonnie. That guy, I've seen him sell, I think he might just repair bikes and sell them, because I see a lot of bikes out there. He had a Kawasaki Concord out there. He had a couple other bikes, you know. But yeah, that was a sweet old Bonneville, though. Don't know if I like the color on it, like brown and silver, I think is what it was. Maybe it was copper, I don't know, brown, copper, whatever. But yeah, Bonnevilles, man, those are pretty sweet bikes. Speaking of bikes, thanks for giving me a new subject to talk about. The old Bonnevilles, I don't know if anybody's ever ridden one. They sound great. They vibrate like crazy. You know, both cylinders in them move up and down at the same time, and they're notoriously unreliable, I guess. But you know, I don't know about that. They've got kits that make them more reliable and things like that. But you know, it's hard to get rid of certain stigmatas on bikes. You know, once someone says it sucks, once an automotive or a motorcycle magazine says it sucks, most likely they're gonna keep saying it sucks. Another bike in point is the VFR 800 Interceptor that Honda made for a while, and I thought that was a cool bike. That looked like something, you know, it was kind of like they kind of went from the sport bike to the sport touring thing with the Interceptor, and read a lot about how people didn't like the VTEC in it, where it kicks in and it's kind of an abrupt power change, and I guess they changed that a couple years later, and still I think it just stuck with the stigma, what's on my mind, the stigma of of being a lurchy or, you know, abrupt accelerating bike at certain RPMs. So kind of stuck with that bike, and I guess it kind of was a little bit of a failure for Honda. I don't think they sold a lot of them. I always liked them enough. I've seen one on the road that was all decked out with bags and everything, and it looked really sharp. It looked like it'd be something that'd be fun to take cross country, you know. But you know how it is. Those riders, they can influence a lot of people. Doesn't matter if, you know, the next year they say, oh well, they fixed all the problems. Well, now it's just going to stick with the bike. And same thing for cars, you know. Well, anyway, I was just going to make this a short one. I'd like to know your opinions. But I shall catch you all later. Thanks for watching.